Namaste. Welcome to this 30-minute Akhanda class on relaxing and unwinding. So we're going to do a nice 30-minute practice to help us release stress and tension and help us to feel lighter and more positive. So first thing to remember in any yoga class is obviously listen to my instruction, but more importantly, listen to your own bodies because you know yourself better than anyone. If anything feels uncomfortable or painful, back out, listen to your bodies, find what feels right for you, find what feels good. Okay, so we're going to just open the class by closing our eyes, bringing our hands together at heart center, and chanting Om together 3 times. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Just releasing the hands onto the legs, onto the knees, palms facing up, thumb and finger touching in Gyan Mudra. And the theme of today's class is surrender. So today we're going to think about surrendering to the present moment. So when we let go of the past, of anything that's already happened, and we stop thinking about the future, because both the past and the future are completely out of our control. And if our current corona situation has taught us anything, is that we can't control, we can control very little. But here, right here in the present moment, we've got nothing to worry about. So by surrendering to this moment, by learning to be present, we can help to let go of anxiety and stress and tension. We can invite more light and more positivity into our lives. So just keeping the eyes closed, keeping the palms rested on the knees. And the mantra for today's class is Om Ram Ramaya Namaha. And chanting this mantra helps to bring positive energies, helps us to release negative energies and bring pure thoughts. It helps us to release stress and tension and bring more positivity and more light into our lives. So we're going to chant this together a few times. So you can join in with me. You can say it silently in your head, or you can just listen as I chant the mantra, your choice. So the mantra is Om Ram Ramaya Namaha. Inhale. Om Ram Ramaya Namaha. 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 resting in the vibration, feeling the energy flow through your body. And as we sit here, bringing the focus internal, just take a moment to set an intention for this class, but also that you can carry with you throughout the rest of your day, maybe into the coming days. Thinking about what you would like to bring into your life, how you would like to grow, what would you like to cultivate, what would you like to release, let go of, what's no longer serving you. Maybe simply just to be more present, to be more conscious. So just take a moment now to repeat your intention to yourself 3 times. And now just bringing the hands to rest on the abdomen as we connect with our breath, engage with our abdominal breathing. So closing the eyes and exhaling and drawing the navel back towards the spine. Spine is long, crown is lifted. As you inhale, draw the breath down towards the belly, feeling the abdomen fill with air, expanding into your hands. Soft, slow exhale as the navel draws towards the spine. Inhale, fill the belly with air. And just continue like this for a few cycles of breath. By breathing like this down into the abdomen, we're creating space. We're allowing the diaphragm to drop down, and this creates space through the chest, allowing the chest to open and the lungs to fully fill with air. And by creating space, we can release tension, let go of anxiety, and it helps us to drop down into the present moment. So one more breath like this. And then just releasing the hands down to the sides. But trying to keep this internal focus as we move throughout the class. Trying to keep your breath long and slow and deep. Drawing it down into the abdomen. So we're going to start to move the body now to release any stagnant energy. Allowing energy to flow freely throughout the body. So as we inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up towards the sky, lifting the chin, looking up towards the hands. Exhale, bringing the hands down towards the ground, resting on the earth. Chin drops towards the chest. Inhale, reaching the arms up to sky, looking up. Exhale, hands come down, chin drops towards the chest. So coordinating the breath with the movement, slow, conscious movement, slow, deep breathing. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, softening down. One more like this. Inhale, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, softening down. Chin comes towards the chest. Last one. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. And just staying at the top here, looking up. Stretching through the arms, through the fingers. Opening up through the chest and through the throat. Exhale, softening down. Just bringing the hands behind the back. I'm just going to turn to the side so that you can see. So hands come on the floor behind you. palms are facing forwards. Grounding down through the palms, opening up through the chest, drawing the shoulder blades back towards each other. So you've got the choice here to just look straight forwards, look up towards the sky, or you can drop the head back to open up through the throat. The choice is yours, whatever feels right for you today. Close the eyes and just breathe in into the chest, opening up through the heart. One more inhale here. And then just coming back to centre. We're going to twist through the side body now, releasing energy, allowing things to flow freely. So inhale, sweeping the arms up towards the sky, and exhale, twisting to the right, right hand to the ground, left hand to the knee. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand to the knee, left hand on the ground. Inhale, sweeping the arms up towards the sky as we inhale, and as we exhale, twisting right. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, twisting to the left. Drawing both seat bones down towards the earth. Long, slow inhales and exhales here. Inhale, coming back to centre. Placing the right hand on the ground beside you, sweeping the left arm up beside your ear as you inhale, and as you exhale, sweeping the arms forwards down to the earth. Inhale, right arm stretches up and over. Exhale, right arm sweeps forward and round. Inhale, left arm sweeps up and over. Exhale, sweeping it round. Inhale, right arm sweeps up and over. Exhale, sweeping round. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, sweeping round. Last one on each side. Inhale, right arm reaches over. Exhale, sweeping it round. Bringing the hand back down to the earth. Just closing the eyes. Feeling the space that we've created just by moving through the spine. So we're just going to make small circles now. Grounding down through the seat bones and just circulating. Inhale as you come back, exhale as you come forwards. So we're moving the spine in every direction here. Allowing movement to create space, to allow the energy to flow, but also to create mobility through the spine, keeping the spine supple and healthy. And then just reversing the circle back in the opposite direction now. Inhale as you come back, exhale as you come forwards. Just flowing with the breath. One more circle here. And then just coming back to centre. Closing the eyes. Drawing that breath down into the abdomen. Now just gently rocking onto the hands and knees, coming into a table position. So when we come into a table position, we're grounding down through the hands. Hands are directly underneath the shoulders. Knees are directly underneath the hips. Palms are spread. So we're creating a solid foundation with the parts of our body that are touching the floor. Coming into Asana, cat-cow. So we inhale, we arch the spine, lift the chin, lift the tailbone, looking up. Exhale, rounding down through the spine, tailbone tucks, chin tucks towards the chest. Inhale, arching the spine, lifting up. Exhale, rounding down through the spine, tucking the chin and the tailbone. And just coordinating the breath with the movement here. Moving in your own time. And thinking about rolling through the spine, starting at the root, rolling down all the way to the crown of the head. And then inhale, thinking about each vertebrae from the root, one at a time, rolling up all the way to the crown of the head. Go inwards here. Moving with the breath. Releasing stress, tension, anxiety, any places in the body you might be holding on to it. Just allow yourself to release, let go. And then just coming back to a neutral spine when you finish that cycle of breath. And slowly lowering ourselves down onto our tummies. Bringing the hands alongside the ribs with the palms facing down. Releasing the feet, the tops of the feet onto the ground. So we're going to do a baby cobra, but we're going to coordinate it with the breath again. So as we inhale, very slight lift up through the chest and the shoulders, looking forwards. So we exhale, softening down, forehead comes onto the earth. Inhale, gently lift up. Exhale, soften down. So moving in time with the breath. It's a gentle, fluid movement. No jerking or cranking the back. Lifting through the back, not pushing through the hands. The hands are just here to support. Listening to your body. Only lifting up as far as feels comfortable. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, just let the forehead rest. Maybe bring the palms of the hands underneath the forehead. Just rest here for a few breaths. Rocking the hips from side to side. And then bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. Pushing back. Sitting back on the heels. Coming into a child's pose. So knees can be together here or slightly apart. Big toes are touching. Extending the arms out in front of you if that feels right for you today, or sweeping the arms back towards your feet. Even bringing the hands in front of the forehead, creating a pillow for the forehead. Whatever feels right for you today. Wherever you feel like you can release, relax, and let go. Breathing into every part of the body here. Sending the breath to the fingertips, to the toes, to any part of the body that's holding on to any tension. Maybe your hips. Sending the breath there to guide it to relax. Maybe the jaw. Consciously relax the jaw. Feel the weight of the earth supporting your body. Slowly walking the hands up coming onto the knees, coming back into a table position. So again, bringing the knees underneath the hips and the hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to inhale, we're going to lift the right leg up, swing the right leg in between the hands, coming into Chaturkasana, horse pose. So the first thing we want to remember here is to create the correct alignment. So bringing the knee over the ankle and then just sliding the back leg back slightly to create a diagonal angle with that back leg. Grounding down through both feet, the front foot and the back knee. Coming onto the fingertips or lifting the hands, placing them onto the thigh. Squaring the hips, so right hip comes back, left hip comes forwards. Wherever you are with your hands, drawing the shoulder blades back and down to lift the chest, opening through the chest. And just closing the eyes here if you feel balance. Breathing into the legs. This is a fantastic pose with so many benefits. Grounding us, also releasing tension in the hips. Connecting us to the earth. One more breath here. And then just releasing the hands back down onto the earth. We're going to ground the left hand into the earth. And as we inhale, just sweeping the right arm up towards the sky. So we can look up towards the top hand, down towards the bottom hand, or just rest the gaze straight out in front of you, whatever feels right. So we're twisting through the spine here, opening up through the shoulders and the chest, opening up through the hips, creating that space to let in the light and the positivity, but also the space to release and to let go. Bringing that hand back down to the earth and bringing the right leg back to meet the left. Just rolling through a couple of cycles of cat-cow here to release any tension. And then inhale, sweeping the left leg up and bringing it through in between the hands. So again, we're going to create that alignment first. So left knee is over the left ankle, sliding the right leg back slightly. Top of the foot comes down onto the ground. Grounding down through both feet and the knee. Now either staying on fingertips here or inhaling and bringing the palms of the hands up onto the thigh. Squaring the hips, so bringing the right hip forward, left hip back slightly. Navel draws back towards the spine. Crown is long, spine is long, crown is lifted. Just close the eyes. Bring the attention inwards. Every inhale, drawing in the energy from your breath. With every exhale, softening down, releasing, relaxing, letting go. Drawing the breath down to anywhere you're holding on to tension. One more inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands back down to the earth. So this time we're going to root the right hand down to the ground and extend the left arm up towards the sky. So again, remembering we can look up towards the top hand, down towards the bottom hand, or straight on. Whatever feels right for you, whatever feels good for you today. One more breath here. And then exhale, bringing the hand back down. Bringing the leg back to meet the right leg, and just pushing back into child's pose for one breath here. Coming into a seated position with the legs crossed. So we're going to create some space now through the side body. So inhale, bringing the right hand onto the ground beside you. Inhale, sweep the left arm up and fold over towards the right. So you can stay up on your hand or you can drop down onto the elbow. Drawing both seat bones down towards the ground, especially the left one. So we have a tendency to lift over, so we don't want to collapse into this right side. So we're drawing that hip and seat bone down towards the earth. Arm can be up towards the sky or coming alongside the ear. Just close the eyes here. Feel the stretch all the way down the left side of your body. Creating space in between the ribs. Softening, letting go. Inhale, coming up to centre. Left hand comes to the ground. Right hand sweeps up and we fold over to the left. So whichever variation you went for on the first side, repeating that on this side. So up on the palm or down on the forearm. Top arm stretches up towards the sky or over and alongside the ear. Remember to not let that hip come up. We don't want to collapse into the left. Drawing the hip down towards the side. Navel draws towards the spine. Closing the eyes. Feeling the tension disapparate. Inhale, coming back up to centre. So we're going to extend the legs out in front of us now. So feet are flexed, thighs are engaged. Bending the right leg and crossing it over the left leg as we come into a twist. So inhale, sweeping the arms up towards the sky. And as we exhale, twisting round to the right, hugging the right leg with the left arm, and right hand comes on the ground beside you, behind you. We're going to inhale, lift up through the crown, spine is long. Exhale, softening round towards the right. Looking back over the right shoulder, closing the eyes. Feeling the energy circulating up the spine, from root to the crown. Wringing out the tension. Releasing stress, releasing anxiety. Surrendering to the moment. Inhale, sweeping the arms up and just twisting round to the left for one counter stretch here. Coming back to centre, extending the right leg out, bending the left leg, crossing it over the right. Foot flat on the floor. Inhale, sweeping the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, twisting left. Hugging the left knee in with the right arm. Left hand comes on the ground. So spine is long, crown is lifted. We inhale as we lift and we exhale as we soften round. Looking back over the left shoulder, eyes softly close, letting the attention flow inwards, giving yourself permission to surrender and let go. knowing that right here in this present moment, all is well. Coming back to centre and just twisting round to the right for one breath. And then extending the left leg out to meet the right. Just moving the legs up and down just to awaken the circulation, wiggling the toes. And then we're going to bend our knees, bring the soles of our feet together, dropping the knees out to the sides. Coming into divine feminine. So we can sit upright with our spine nice and long, holding onto the feet. Or we can walk forwards with the hands. Maybe resting the hands on the forearms on the ground in front of you. Dropping the head forwards, chin towards the chest, rounding through the spine. If you're sitting upright, just give the feet and the ankles a little massage, giving yourself a little bit of self-love. Wherever you are, just allowing the breath to help you soften into the pose. Every exhale, just letting go, releasing. Divine feminine. Awaken the divine feminine within you. Your inner power. Your inner light. Coming back up now. And just slowly softening down. Coming onto your back. Extending the legs out. And then bringing the right knee in towards the chest. Taking hold with both hands. Really hugging that knee in. And then just circling round to the right, round to the left. Hugging in again. Extending the right leg out. Bringing the left knee in. Giving it a good squeeze in with both hands. Circulating it round to the right. Then round to the left. Hugging in again. And then just bringing the right knee in to meet the left. Just having a little rock from side to side. Hugging both legs in with both arms. Taking some nice, long, slow, deep breaths all the way into the abdomen. Feeling the abdomen as it expands, pushing against the knees. Releasing any last little bits of tension or stress you're holding on to. If you need to circle the knees one way or the other, or maybe rock gently from side to side to release any tension from the back and the hips. And then when you feel ready, just extending the legs out one at a time. Bringing the hands down by your sides, palms facing up as we relax into Savasana. body relax, as if a wave of warm, beautiful golden light sweeps over us, forcing us to relax, starting with the toes and the feet and the ankles, sweeping up the shins and the calves, relaxing our knees and our thighs. Warm golden light sweeping into our hips, our pelvis, our lower back, sweeping over our abdomen, relaxing our ribs, relaxing the upper back, the chest, the shoulder blades and the shoulders, flowing down your arms, relaxing the upper arms, the elbows, the forearm, the wrist, the hands and the fingers. Relaxing the neck and the jaw, the cheekbones, the eyes, the eye sockets. Relaxing the eyebrows and the forehead and the crown. Sinking into the mat, into the ground beneath you. Relaxing, softening, letting go. Starting out to wiggle the fingers and the toes, moving the hands and the wrists, gently rocking the head from left to right, slowly extending the right arm above your head, bending the knees, gently rolling onto the right side, resting here for a moment in sleeping baby, before gently pushing up into a seated position, coming into a comfortable, easy seated pose, keeping the eyes closed, resting the hands on the knees, palms facing up, thumb and finger touching in Gyan Mudra if that feels nice for you. We're going to do 3 Brahmari breaths. So Brahmari breath is bumblebee breath, the sound of the honeybee. It helps us to release stress, negativity, tension, helps us to clear our mind, helps us to put us in a state of calm, relaxation, bringing light and positivity. So we inhale, and on the exhale, we make a humming sound through closed lips. So we do that all together. Inhale. inhale this time. Happier inhale. Bringing a subtle smile onto your face. Bringing your attention to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows. Point of intuition and inner knowing. Breath is slow and deep, drawing it down into the abdomen. And just coming back to your intention that you set at the start of the class. The seed that you planted. We meditate for a few moments here. Allowing the breath to help you surrender into the present moment. Allowing tension and stress to disapparate. Allowing the body to heal, release, relax and let go. Gently bringing the hands together at heart centre as we close the class with 1 Om and 3 Shantis. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The light in me honours the light in you. Peace within you, peace surrounding you, and peace everywhere, connecting you to everyone and everything. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again. Namaste.